version.
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? Let's get there. Let's talk about it.
Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? I mean, can you really handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Thank you for tuning in to Can You Handle the Truth with your host Jocelyn McGuire and co-host Alexis Whaley. Please sit back, like, and share, and let's get right into it.
Cut that. Come on. Let's sit down. I just wanted to show off my belt, that's all. That's all, you know, I keep it real, I just want to show that off. You like that?
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm talking about, see? And they got the pearls in it too.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you. Hey, everyone.
It's popping.
Welcome to Can You Handle the Truth? Listen here. I am your host. You know who I am. I am Jocelyn N McGuire, and my co-host is Alexis Whaley. Oh, I bet you're wondering about the person in the middle, huh? Well, let me tell you what. This one right here in the middle, she's our special guest. She's our special guest tonight, and she is no other than Dr. Emma Rose. So we are so glad that you was able to join us out of your busy day. 'Cause I know you're a very busy young lady. Mm-hmm. So thank you so much for joining us today. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and read her bio. Okay?
Beautiful,
I'm going to read her bio, and then we're going to get into some stuff, all right? Because I heard some stuff that I got to tell y'all, dang, I can't believe it. But anyway, we're glad that you're here, Dr. Emma Rose, okay?
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Excited.
Dr. Emma Rose was born in LaGrange, Georgia, to William and Harriet Rose. At the age of 5 years old, her parents moved to Dayton, Ohio, where Dr. Rose began attending Deliverance Temples Ministries under the leadership of Bishop Benny and Apostle Sheila Morrow. As a child, Dr. Rose developed such a love for ministry, and she knew God had more for her life. Dr. Rose was ordained with her ministry license on July the 31st, 2022 by her pastor, Bishop Sherman Watkins of Higher Ground, Always Abounding Assemblies Incorporated, along with Bishop T.D. Jakes and Bishop G.A. Staples. Dr. Rose attended International Apostolic University of Grace and Truth, where Dr. Rose graduated with her Bachelor's of Christian Education on July the 12th, 2003. Master of Theology, November 21st, 2021. Doctoral of Administration or Organization, December the 3rd, 2022. Dr. Emma J. Rose has used her ability to grab the heart of God's people, where began partnering with several outreach ministries in Florida to serve the people of God. Let's welcome her once again. Great accomplishments. Great accomplishments.
Thank you.
She comes with the letter, okay? She comes with the letter. She just ain't no any old body. Just talking about she got doctor on her. Okay, she got the papers, all right? So she got the papers here, and we're gonna And we're gonna let me turn it down. And we are going to discuss a project that Dr. Emma Rose is currently working on. So we're going to talk about that a little later in the show. But we appreciate you coming here. Listen, can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
I don't know about you. Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth?
Lexus, can you handle the truth?
Yeah, I can handle the truth. What about you ladies? Can y'all handle the truth?
Okay, listen.
Okay.
All right. We got a sisters here, and guess what? We all can handle the truth.
Yes.
So I want you all to come in, listen, like and share.
Like and share. Like and share. Support, like and share.
Come
All
on,
right.
come on, come on. We
Come
have to
on
like
in,
and
come on
share.
in, come on in, come on
Come on,
in.
Glenn, come on.
Yes,
Come on.
yes, like and share.
Good
Yeah.
conversation, come on.
Go tag your friends. Listen,
Yes.
bring your friends along, all right? Because it's gonna be good today. It's gonna be good today. We got our first guest. Yay! Our first guest to join us in our new studio with our new platform.
Beautiful.
And we're so glad that she's here with us.
Yes.
Listen, grab a friend, bring them on in, like and share. And don't forget to go over there to YouTube and subscribe to Jocelyn McGuire.
Yes.
Can you handle the truth? And you see all of our footage over in YouTube. So go there and do that. Listen, did anybody hear on the news about the 51-year-old teacher? Now, I ain't trying to get on the teachers, you know what I'm saying? Because they under a lot of stress. And and they have they have a hazardous job.
Yes. Ooh.
Yes.
They have a hard, but this particular teacher was a substitute teacher. And I guess they was out there at recess on playground, I don't know.
Okay.
But, however, she overheard students talking. And the one student said, I wish I could vape. You know, I need to vape, man. I need to vape. We talking about these kids in 7th grade, okay?
Wait a minute. They need to what?
Vape.
7th grade.
Yeah, they want to vape. Yeah, they want to vape, okay? So, she overheard them. She said, here, you can hit my vape.
What? Come on now. Don't do that.
Now, you know, to me, it feels like if the teachers ain't making love with them, they gonna smoke.
One way or the other.
One way or the other, they gonna get with them, okay? I'm not understanding that. You 51 years old, and you gonna pass your vape pen over to a minor?
Okay, how many things is really wrong with that? There are so many things wrong with that.
A whole bunch.
That's
Right,
not
first of all, you done had it in your mouth already. Now you gonna pass it to a child?
Yeah, you gonna pass it to a child.
But I thought teaching was to teach. Not to teach the vape, but to teach.
But to teach.
Well, that is her level of teaching.
Okay.
That's her level of teaching.
That was her
She
level of
said,
teaching.
you know, it's a shortage of teachers anyway. They ain't gonna fire me.
Ooh.
You think not? But anyway, that's what I said, all right? Oh, my God. Like I said, these teachers, and I give teachers the utmost respect, but however, they have really been in the news lately,
Yes.
and it hasn't been anything really good. So, you know, like I said, talk to your students, talk to your children, all right, and to avoid some of these issues. And there's another teacher. I think she had slept with the whole class. All the boys.
Oh.
Yeah, I just teaching them. I don't know. But teachers, find y'all something else to do.
Lord,
Find y'all something else. I know there's a lot
Yeah.
of pressure and everything, but y'all find something else to do. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen here, listen here, listen here. Let me see here. Like and share, like and share,
Please
like and share.
Like and share.
Share it.
All right,
Like.
share. Hey guys, how you all like our new background? Yes, Isn't it lovely? Yes. You like that?
Yes.
You know, every week we've been trying to get a different background
Okay.
every week. And our engineer, he is so brilliant. Our engineer is brilliant. You hear me? And he hooks us up every week. Yes. That's our engineer. Yes. Marcus. Marcus, can we have your last name? Marcus Johnson, all right? He is our engineer, and if you ever need services such as a studio and equipment and things of that nature to get you, get you to hook up, then you know what? Reach out and let us know. And we would definitely get the word out to Marcus, the engineer, all right? He does a great job. He does he does a great job.
Yes.
Wow. Listen, it's almost that time. Almost that time for the real news.
Yes. Bring it on.
For the real news. Almost that time for the real news. Listen here, guys. Go get your friend. Go get your enemy and bring them on in. All right, bring them on in, bring them on in, bring them on in. Like I said, this is a special show today because we have our first guest with us today and also a new platform. We are getting ready for what?
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the news? The news.
Oh, can you handle the news?
Yeah,
Can you handle the news?
Can you handle the news?
Honey, because the news is something else.
All right. Okay, come on. Shoot.
Thank you for joining us. Can you handle the news? Listen, I have a story for y'all today. There was a 42-year-old lady that was having an affair with a patient of hers, a dialysis patient. Unfortunately, the man passed when they were in the back of the car. She had made a mistake by not calling the police. So, here's what's going on. The nurse got fired from her job for having an affair. They were in the back of his car when the man all of a sudden began to moan and groan. And I believe that she began to believe that he was moaning and groaning for his climax when he was really moaning and groaning as he was climaxing and passing. Unfortunately, the lady did not call 999. This all took place in Wales. She was supposed to call 999, and instead of her calling 999, she went and she asked her colleagues. What should she do? How should she explain this situation with this man in the back of the car and he's laying there without any clothes? So they kept urging her to call 999, but she hesitated. And in her hesitation, they decided to go ahead and take matters into their own hands. So they called for emergency services. But unfortunately, by the time emergency services got there, he had already deceased. He was already deceased. And she tried to make up a story of why she was with the man in the parking lot. So she told the authorities that the man Facebooked her on Facebook to tell her that he wasn't feeling well. That was the excuse for the meeting. But she finally admitted the fact that they were totally there for a sexual encounter. And in other news, there was a 25-year-old man, stepfather to a little girl, 5 years old. the man got so angry with the little girl because she came into the room and she asked him for some food. And unfortunately, the man lost his temper. In him losing his temper, he stabbed the little girl 5 times. While he was stabbing her, he set on the child as he began to stab her even more. As he was stabbing her and sitting on her, he began to pour vodka all over the child's body. And not only putting vodka on her body, he then began to try to cover it up and put blankets on her. And after he did that, he set the child on fire. Unfortunately, by the time the fire department got there and tried to administer CPR, the little girl had already expired. And unfortunately, what made it worse is that her mother already knew about this man's behavior, already knew about this man's temper, knew that she had married the wrong man. That is my time. Thank you for joining me. Back with the show.
Okay, go ahead. All right, great. Are we live? And we are back. That's horrible news.
I am so sorry. Did not want to bring such a bizarre story to, but one, the lady is a nurse. And she literally, they wanted to make it seem like she got fired because of the affair. No, she got fired. One, because that's unethical. It's totally unethical. Two, she had the man to come to get his treatment.
Wow.
And after he got his treatment, then she met him in the parking lot, in the back of his car, to have sex.
Wow.
And while they were in the midst of having sex, he passed. He began to moan and groan, and she began to. My imagination, my own imagination, I believe that she was thinking that he was climaxing more so than climaxing out of life.
Wow.
And so then she panicked, I guess. She was distraught and upset and whatever. She went to her coworkers. After she did that, they kept telling her to call for
999.
Yeah, 999.
Wow.
Which is the same thing as 911 here. But and after she did that, went back and then she lied about the situation and just made matters even worse.
Wow.
But long story short, she was fired.
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
She was fired.
Now, I wonder, now, are they going to is she going to have any type of charges brought up on her?
You know what? That is a good story.
That
is a good question.
Yeah, maybe the family would.
That is a good question. I'm sure that somebody is going to take matters into their hands also, because this went on for a whole year.
Wow.
This went on for a whole year.
But you know what though? What gets me about this here particular story is that the man was taking his dialysis, okay? But I know about dialysis. Not that but I had 2 sisters on dialysis, and I know several people that on dialysis. And when they get off that dialysis machine, they ain't got no strength.
Wow.
Because all that, they drain. They going through they
the
blood and all that,
energy,
washing and then going back in and all that. They don't have no strength. So I'm just kind of wondering what all did she do to this man?
But my thing is this: if her being a nurse, her being his nurse, because that was her patient.
And it seems like they would have had some type of affair because you said it's a whole year.
A whole year. They've been having an
her
affair the whole
heritage.
year.
Wow.
And she knew the reprecaution as a nurse. There's an oath that you have to take.
Yes.
And she didn't hold up to any of her standards.
None.
Any of it. And
None.
then my opinion again, My opinion, again, I just really believe that in the intentions that she had was less than a female should do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Having him meet her in the back of the car
Right.
at her job.
Right.
Like, y'all couldn't went to a hotel.
On their own time. Right.
Right. Well, you know
what I'm
what?
saying? Y'all so anxious to
Right. They want to get it on. That's all it was. They want to get it on. They
Well,
want to
you
get it
know-
on, and it's gonna be cheaper that way. He ain't got to spend no money.
Oh, wow.
She ain't got to spend no money. Her husband ain't got to find out, but he know now.
Well, I was going to say, you know, and I just did not want to make light of this situation.
Yeah.
Because it was a dramatic situation, but I did want to say the poor man, he came and went at the same time.
Jesus, my God. Wow.
Well, can you handle the truth?
Yes, yes.
It's a lot. Can you handle it?
Yes.
Can you handle the truth? Listen here.
But what about the guy?
What about, dang.
The guy with the little girl?
Oh my God. First of all,
Bad.
last week, you was just saying, no woman should have a man over her children
That's right.
unless he is the father.
That's right.
Now, because there's been too many incidents where the stepfather or the boyfriend done shook the child, done did bodily harm to the child, done molested the child. And in this case, this man, he did an overkill on a child, and here you left your child with this man, and you already said you knew he had a problem that you should not have married him.
Yeah.
Guess what? I fought her.
Yeah. Okay.
I fought her.
Okay.
I fought her. I fought her. Can
She
you handle
brought
the
this
truth?
man in there knowing already that he had issues
Yes.
with her 5-year-old. Now, this was not his daughter.
Wow.
This was a 5-year-old child. And she already knew, again, in desperation, you going to bring somebody in like that over your child. She goes in there to ask him for, and another question I was asking, I wondered, did she send her in there to him?
Right. Where was she at?
You know, where was she at, for real?
You know, this says a lot about the mother's character, how she might have felt about herself. Because when you know people and you pay attention, at whether it's biblical or natural, you have the street common sense, and then you have the word of God, knowing by the fruit that they bear.
Right, exactly.
And this child, if she wasn't used to making food by herself, or you haven't trained, because you know back in the days, you know,
Yeah.
you would train your children to go in there and make some food.
See,
So
the key
with
was
him,
back in the day.
oh my. Well, well, can you have the truth to that? But the thing is, it says a lot about the mother character. It says a lot about the man too.
Yes.
Yes.
The man. You
Yeah.
have to be careful who you bring in the presence of your children.
Absolutely.
Even if you're divorced, even if you're not, you have to be skeptical of who you bring in
You're
your kids.
their
Absolutely.
parent. You're there for their protection.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That child is expecting for her parent, be it a mother, father, or whoever, guardian, whoever, to protect them
Absolutely.
in the midst. And all this child wanted was something to eat.
That was it.
That's
Wanted
it.
some food. Came in there, asked that man for some food. He lost his complete temper
Yeah.
and just went to stabbing a girl? You gonna tell me something ain't wrong with that?
Right. It is something wrong with that. It's
Then
mentally.
he said
Yeah.
on
Mental
her
health is
as
real.
he was
It
doing
is real.
Mental health
It's
is
real. It's real. Y'all keep on the sweet mental health underneath the rug like it don't exist, and you got a great big pile there, people tripping on it. Mental health is real. People out here got some real mental issues. Listen, and when you see the first sign of it, you know you seen it.
Yeah.
When you see the first sign of it, you need to walk away. You understand me?
Yeah.
You need to walk away, because it is what you saw.
Yes.
All right?
They're
My
not calling it
goodness.
a red flag for nothing.
Red,
right.
listen, you got the red flags, you got the yellow flags. Come on, they coming out with black, green, and blue flags. Listen, when you see those flags being tossed in the air, guess what? It is a warning.
Yes.
Can you handle the truth?
Yes, because it shouldn't take for a baby to lose their life.
No, no, no. No child should lose their life
That's right.
because you lonely.
Come on now.
Or you have low self-esteem.
You got girl, your self-esteem is underneath your feet. That's how low your self-esteem is. That you gotta bring some old maniac in your home under your children. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, something wrong, yeah.
And
Her
this-
self-esteem is gone.
This man, he was charged with open murder, which is something I've never heard of.
Open murder.
Open murder,
Yeah.
child abuse, and arson, and first degree arson, first degree child abuse, and open murder.
Open. Do anybody know what that means?
'Cause
Open
if you do,
murder.
please let us know.
Yeah, let
Please
us know.
'Cause I've never really heard of that, and I didn't, doing research. I've heard of murder,
What
first
state was
degree.
this in?
Yeah.
It was in Wales.
Wells.
Well,
It was in Wales.
Wow.
open
Yeah.
murder.
Open murder. Yeah, like he just didn't think about nothing about what he was doing.
Yeah.
He sat on the child. This is what gets me.
It makes you wonder if drugs was involved for a person to
kinda
go to
wonder
that
too, yeah.
go to that mental state to
Yes.
where you sit
That's,
on
that's a
somebody.
whole nother place.
Yes. I
That's
wonder.
a whole nother place.
I wonder was drugs involved as well. Well, people, can you handle the truth? Listen here, we don't speculate on this here news because it's very, very shocking to us, and it should have provoked you all mothers and females who are not mothers. Listen here, it should provoke your mind on thinking who you are with. The person you are with, all right? Because I tell you what, honey, motion in the bed, that don't pay all the bills, all right? As a matter of fact, it don't pay none of the bills, all right? So let's get that straight. Oh, once again, listen here. I want you guys to what? Like and share.
Like and share.
Like and share. All right, like and share. Now we're going to get down to our special guest, Dr. Emma Rose, all right? And she's currently working on a book, all right? And she is featured in this magazine. What's the name of this magazine? Speak Woman. Ooh. Speak Woman.
Okay.
That's phenomenal. Speak Woman. Wow. So using one of their editions. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. That is awesome.
front
And here she
page
is.
cover.
She's on the cover.
Cover.
She's on the cover with the book.
Beautiful.
All right. And her name of her book is called Walking in Red Bottoms.
Yes.
You haven't walked in red bottoms until you have stepped in blood.
That is phenomenal.
Yes, yes it is. So can you give us a little bit
yes.
about your
Absolutely.
book?
Absolutely. To tell you the truth, I had completed the book and the Lord told me to pull it back.
Okay.
Because there was so much more. I didn't want it to be the traditional book where you're telling about different narratives and even your life struggles. But a lot of time you find books and you really read books because you want people to they're looking for something. I know at this time I was broken and I was able to release some things, but the Lord said, go back and do the work. Go back and give them an area where they can do the work and identify
Yes.
the brokenness. What was that? What spirit was you dealing
Yes.
with? Not only what spirit was you dealing with, but what is your truth? If we took the word of God and just put it over here, what are you really feeling? A lot of people do not know how to sit in where it is that they're dealing with.
Yes.
And so what happens is you take those into your children, you take those into your relationship. You never deal with them, you cover them up.
Yes. Yes.
And it
yes.
took me to go through a broken stage and even to do the work. I had to do the work and I couldn't shout over it.
Yeah.
I couldn't shout over it. I could pray, but after I got through praying, I needed something more. And so I needed some coaching. And the Lord said to don't release it right now. Put the coaching that you needed for somebody else so that they could actually get the deliverance.
Yes.
Wow.
And it's not about just the church, because I thought about it. The Lord made me go back into the 4 books of the gospel. He said Jesus preached kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes,
he
it
didn't
did.
preach religion.
No.
He
No.
didn't preach. He said he preached the kingdom.
Yes.
And there's a difference between the kingdom and democracy. The United States, we live in democracy.
Yeah.
But when you live in a kingdom like Queen Elizabeth and all them, the law
Yes.
is the law.
Yes.
Right.
There's no constitution that can be changed. You know.
Well, they're trying to change it now. I mean, Issue one.
But see, when you're the king, like God, the word never returns void.
Never
That's
return
right.
The
void.
word is
That's
the
right.
word.
Right. That's
That's
right.
You know, in a democracy where we live in now, the citizens get to vote people in. When you're in a kingdomship, God pick his citizens.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
you can't change. You can't. And a lot of times, I go into that when God said do the work, is because sometimes as Christians we use like a democracy form to make the word of God fit our situation.
Come on.
But see, in the kingdom, you can't do that.
No.
Right.
When you understand the principle of kingdom, whatever God say is what he says.
It is what it. That's
And
why
it's
you
not-
say amen,
Yeah.
because it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. And there's an announcement that, you know, that he makes. So the purpose of the book was to not only tell my truth, you know, but to allow people to find themselves not only with God, but even within themselves.
Yes.
See, so many things have been covered up, and it's a lot of people that's broken. If you've been raped, I got you.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
It's
Yeah.
heavy. It's heavy.
It's heavy, yeah.
If you've been neglected, I got you.
Wow.
Yeah. If you've been a bruise, I got you.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
see, the purpose of walking in red bottoms, you haven't walked in red bottoms until you stepped in blood.
Okay.
Is because the shoes symbolize me stepping in the blood, the pain, the red up under it, the pain and the trials
you.
that
I
we
got
as
you.
women and sometimes men
Yes.
we go through.
Go through.
And when we see red bottoms, it's the value of the price.
Yes.
But you ain't valuable if you ain't been through nothing.
Come on.
You don't have a price to tell.
Come on.
Wow.
You don't even have a story to tell.
Come on.
And so many times
Wearing
we
something that don't belong
so
to
many
you.
times we judge women because look how fabulous you is. You know, we judge people by their appearance,
Absolutely.
and how they look, and the best hair, and the best weave, and the best clothing, and we don't even know them, and we dislike them because they look
Girl.
Yes.
Doesn't mean that they're real. I can have this ring on my finger, but you don't know if it's real or fake.
That's
Come on
right.
now.
You know, it doesn't mean, but until you walk through in their shoes and understood where they got their true identity from,
Woo.
then
That's it.
you can tell a woman of value because she don't have to announce herself.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's
Herself
right.
will announce
That's
her.
right. That's
Absolutely.
right. That's
Absolutely.
it right
When I
there.
wrote this book, I used to admire people by material things, but God said, no, the value is in the brokenness.
Yes. Yeah.
It's in the vocal. So that's where I got the book. You haven't walked in red bottoms until you stepped in blood. And the reason why, because I were going to go ahead and do it like around the spring edition, but the Lord said, okay, give them peace. And when you see the little slides and the commercials and the things that are on my Facebook, Instagram, and all those, it's giving you pieces because every shoe size carry a different story.
Absolutely.
So you'll always see me say every shoe size carry a different story. I may not can fit your shoes.
Ooh, girl.
I can't fit your shoes. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a story.
Absolutely.
You know, so yeah, and so that's where it was birthed out of pain. It was birthed out of rejection.
Yes.
It was birthed out of brokenness. But I had to face it. In order to get through something, you got to face it. And then in order to heal, you got to allow God to heal. You got to do the work. So
You gotta do the work.
He told me to come back and do the work.
Got to
Absolutely,
do the
absolutely.
work.
I believe that book is going to heal
Yeah.
a lot of broken people because a lot of times people that are broken, all they know to do is break other people.
Yes.
They break, because they hurt, they broken.
Yeah.
So this is what they have to give. And they can't help the way they are until they come to realization, I need help. I need help. I need to look at myself and say, hey, self, you need help. And like you were saying
Yeah.
before about shouting over, a lot of people just jump in their in their emotions, and they're jumping in their wilderness.
But can you handle the truth right here? Can I tell you?
Go ahead.
Let's handle the truth right here. How many people in church have been raped and abused and molested? From the pulpit,
Okay,
to the back door.
to the back door.
And you're not
telling
allowed.
you.
And you're not allowed to speak on it. And you're not allowed to shout on it.
No,
And when I say shout, I mean tell.
you're not allowed to speak it.
Because you don't know who will blackball you.
Exactly.
And sabotage
Oh my
your
God.
character.
Exactly.
But that's
Waiting.
But that's why I believe God has birthed forth not just so many other podcasts like you guys, because COVID did something.
Yeah.
COVID birthed out areas where people can help deliver
Yes.
other people. What does
Yes.
say? They overcome by the words of their testimony.
That's
Yes.
right.
And testimony is just not, oh, look what God did for me. Testimony is saying, girl, I was broken too. That happened to me too. But you know what? I had to get out of religion
Yes.
and get in relationship.
You have,
Wow.
You have to
And get
remove
into
that.
relationship.
We
You
got
have
a
to
couple
remove
of
that.
comments here. Let me go ahead and read
Okay.
them right here. We have one from Elder Jamar Jameson. He said, "You can't judge a book by its cover until you stepped in blood."
Oh, Jamal.
Wow.
Elder.
Then
Yes.
he said, then you got the shoe size and the shoe type. It doesn't matter. And then he goes on to say, this book brings perspective
Yeah.
to one's struggle
Yeah.
because no one knows the true struggle of a person.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yes.
Can
That's
you
right.
handle the truth, people?
That's right.
Because you know what? We speak nothing but truth on here.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. And the truth to me will set you free. All right? That's my truth.
Yeah.
That if I tell you the truth, then guess what? It's going to break you down. It's going to make you have to look at yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
That's it.
it makes you have to
Yes,
look at
that's it.
yourself.
That's
the
it.
truth, people are scared of the truth.
They're scared of
Because
it.
they don't want to do the work.
But I was just getting ready to say to touch on something else that you had said.
Yes.
People have learned how to organize
Yeah.
their pain.
Yeah.
They have learned how to adapt,
Uh-huh.
putting their different little idiosyncrasies that they've been through. Not that they've gone through it.
Yeah.
Not that it's fixed. Not that they're healed, but they take it and they put it up on a shelf. They take it and they organize their little pain, put it in a closet somewhere. It's still there.
You're still there.
And you know what? That's dangerous because you carry that.
Very.
You carry that pain from one place to another.
To another.
Absolutely.
And so it's easier for me to hide the pain and not
Yep,
deal with the
that's
pain.
right.
Because
And that's what
the
they
tru-
do in church.
Yeah. Because guess what? If I tell you my truth, then I have to face me.
Yes. Come
And
on.
a lot of people don't want to face themselves.
No.
To go into the unknown is very difficult.
Oh yes.
Oh,
You
really?
know,
Oh yes.
Because I'll give it to you. Even Jesus, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, before he was getting ready to go into the cross,
Yes,
and
yes.
he wanted his disciples to come with
Around
him.
him.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that they could stay up and pray because he knew he was getting ready to face something difficult.
Exactly.
Have you ever noticed that when you're about to face something difficult, people leave?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So he'll put you in a place to where you have to do the work. And the work is identifying you. And you may not want to say, I'm broken. You may not want to go back through that pain like, I'm a liar. Who wants to say I'm really a liar?
Right.
Who really wants to say that I'm a manipulator? Because when you start revealing who you are, then you have to do the work to change.
And
Absolutely,
here's
absolutely.
the first thing. Who do you reveal those things to first? Yourself.
Yes. You got to.
Yourself.
You got to. You got to
And
do
what
it.
is it that God does in that moment?
Yes.
He puts you by yourself. He
Self.
isolates you. Because that way you can't look at nothing else
And-
but you.
And you know what? Even in the prisons, Let's go there. Can we go there? Can y'all handle the truth?
Yeah, come on, bring it.
That's why.
That's exactly.
That's why in the prisons you are in punishment by yourself, because the worst
Isolation.
thing you can do is deal with yourself. It's like when someone stops speaking to you.
Yeah.
You don't know what you've done. It's torture in your mind.
Yes,
If you
yes,
love them.
yes.
You understand what?
Yes.
Yes.
And so it causes you to have all these different thoughts.
Exactly.
So when you're confined to yourself, you have to know yourself. You got to deal with yourself. You got
Yeah.
to go through the things that you did wrong.
That's right.
That's your biggest
So,
battle, though.
yes, so now you got to do the work.
Wow.
That's the part where God said, pull back.
Yes.
And what spirit did you identify with rape? Is that the spirit of rejection? So everywhere you go, you feel like people reject you.
Come on.
Because now you got to deal with that.
That's right. That's
because
right.
now I'm dealing with my mama rejected me.
Yeah.
That's
then I've
right.
been in a relationship.
Yeah.
He
That's right.
rejected me.
Yeah.
And whatever. Or do I have a lust spirit? So then, then you pick up another spirit because, she looked like she gay. Or could she be that she dressed up her clothes because when she showed her beautiful body, somebody stole
Somebody
from
stole.
her.
Exactly.
So now, instead of you judging her and letting her know that she still can walk in her feminine energy and still
Yes.
be the woman that she needs to be, you condoning the brokenness and you don't even
Don't
know
even
it.
But
know
each
it.
and every one of those different things comes with something else.
Yes.
I don't care if it's sadness, if it's hopelessness, if it's low self-esteem. Every last one of those things that you deal with in your brokenness
Yes.
and your pain and whatever
Yeah.
comes with a cousin. They
It
comes
do.
with a
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
They come with
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
each and every last
Right.
single one
Exactly.
of them. And you're dealing
And
with
you get
more
attached
and
and
more
attached.
and yes.
But you could come out.
You can come out.
Right.
Because, can you handle
can.
the truth?
Can you
But
handle the
listen,
truth? Yes.
Because let me tell you, the harlot that was in the Bible
Yes.
is Boaz's mama.
Come on.
So she's in Jesus' lineage.
All right. All right
Come
now.
on. So you don't know your purpose until you do
The work.
You got to do the work. And this is what I want to speculate on, ladies, is that with the things that come along with it, it's like layers on top of
Yes,
layers,
yes.
on top of layers, on top of layers, until it becomes a heavy weight to even carry or even deal with it.
Yeah.
But you know what? You guys, look for the book to come out, Walking in Red Bottoms. You haven't walked in red bottoms until you step in blood. Look out for that to come out soon, okay,
You
guys?
can find me on my Instagram.
Instagram, okay.
Emma Rhodes. You can find me on Facebook, Dr. Emma Rose. My email, dr.emmarose73@gmail.com.
Okay.
There, you will see this coming out. And if you want a copy, because I'm all through the magazine as well, you can order those from Speak Woman Magazine as well. And I thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You know what? This right here leads into our hot topic that we're going to
Yes,
speak
it
about.
does.
And about the our number one hot topic is, why is the truth hard to accept? Why is the truth hard to accept? I would only know why individuals are reluctant in listening or speaking the truth. You have to wonder, why is this hard? And I believe it goes with, you have to dig down into yourself. Because you're going to have to reveal yourself. One thing about the truth comes hard.
Yes, it does.
The truth comes hard. The truth comes in army boots, okay? All right, the truth comes hard. It don't come tiptoeing. The truth, it comes hard. It said, now do you feel that people feel intimidated by the truth? Do people feel intimidated by the truth? Because, like we said, you had to go down into yourself. So that, since you got to go to yourself, guess what? You feel intimidated because you got those shields up
Yeah.
You got those shields up. You don't want nobody to penetrate and get down to your layers of what you've been going through.
Yeah.
But listen here, like they say in the Word of God, the truth will what?
Set you free.
Set you free.
Yes.
Will make you free.
Will
Will make you free. So it is a process.
Yes.
Since it's going to make you free, there is going to be a process. Because
That's the key right there.
Anything, it's a process.
That
Because
process
anything
is
you
the key.
make, guess what? It takes this ingredient. It takes
Come on,
this
create.
this much ingredient.
Yes.
It takes this certain type of
Yes.
spice. It takes this certain type of measurement.
That's it.
So it is a what? Process. So the
Every
truth
step of
will
the way.
make you free. So it is a process. Don't be intimidated
Yes.
by the truth.
Yeah.
'Cause I know people don't want to hear the truth.
No.
Right.
You know why? And they, maybe because they're reluctant because of the pain.
Yes.
That could be a possibility.
That could be a possibility,
Yeah,
but also
reluctant.
the truth is something that you cannot change. I don't care
Yes.
what you do with it, how you try to manipulate it, how you try to twist it and turn it, you can't change it. It's still going to be the
It's
truth.
still going to be truth. Listen, one thing about the truth is this. A lie can perpetrate itself to be the truth.
Okay.
Okay? Now, what happens is the lie goes and steals the clothing of the truth.
Yes.
Okay? And now the lie is portraying to be the truth. All right? So, by the time this lie done went around and he pretended to be the truth,
Yeah.
people are really damaged because you're not
That's
giving
good.
them
That's
the
good.
truth
That's
because you are a lie dressed up like a truth. All right, so
That's
you're not
good.
giving them the truth. So people, what? They still gonna be hurting because
Yes.
all you do is, oh yeah, it's all right, yeah,
Yeah.
you was right in
Yeah.
doing that,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, yeah. They're gonna try to validate all you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But listen here, the truth is gonna wake up.
And I can see how somebody can feel small from not telling the truth. Because once you caught in a lie, it lets the other party know
Come
that
on.
you're not as ignorant or incompetent as they thought you were.
Okay.
So it dumbs you down from
Yes.
the person who's lying or the person. It causes you to face yourself. And you can't handle it. You know why you can't handle the truth? Is because you haven't been truthful. That sometimes there are people that tell so many lies that they believe their own lie.
They
Come
believe
on.
they don't lie.
Come on.
Believe their
They
own lie.
believe-
So when they
Come
walk
on.
into the truth, it makes them uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Because now they're in an environment to where they are forced to face themselves.
Exactly. Now we do have a comment
The
here.
first thing they want to do is fight.
Oh.
I'm just.
But listen. Okay, let me get back to this here lie and truth story. That's why they want to fight. Yeah, they be wanting to fight because the truth coming out. Now, you ever heard of the naked truth? That's why the truth is naked when it comes out, all right? Because the lie done stole the truth clothes. So when you get the truth, you get nothing but the what? The naked truth, all right?
Yes.
Get nothing but the naked truth.
Well, that's good.
And that's
That's
gonna,
it right there.
and that is going to make you free, all right?
Told
You
the
don't need,
clothes
listen,
off the truth.
you don't need a friend to pat you on your back when you are wrong and when they know you are lying. That is not your friend, all right? That
Okay.
is not your
Okay.
friend. Now, we
Okay.
do have a comment here from Elder Jamar Jameson. Thank you for tuning in, and you guys
For supporting, yes.
for supporting. Thank you so much. Okay, he says here, pain is afraid of exposure.
Yes.
That's so good.
Yes,
Yes.
he goes on to say this because it causes one to be vulnerable.
Yes.
Do the work.
Yes.
Work on your healing along with toxic traits. Do the work, because you know you're toxic to some people. Why is the truth hard to accept?
You know what? I can say this. When you do the truth, it allows you to get delivered from people, places, and things. When you
listen.
walk into your truth, you don't care what people think.
Listen.
You don't
Come on
care
now.
Their opinion. And people get mad when you are walking in your truth.
Yes.
Because they want you to respond how they want you to respond.
Oh yeah.
And so that you're no longer that person. I'm not the person.
Just said that the other
I'm not
day.
the person that I was when I grew up at my mom's house.
Okay.
I haven't been there in almost 42 years.
Okay.
You know, well, mine is 16. But you know, I'm not there. That's not who I am. As a matter of fact, you can't tell me you know me because I'm still learning me.
Come on.
Exactly.
Still learning me. So every day, God is exposing a new identity, a new purpose,
Yes.
a new walk, a new
Every
talk.
single
Yes.
Who wears the same hairstyle?
Not me.
Not me.
Just
You
me.
switch it up.
Not me.
You do
They
color.
know I change it up.
So your identity is constantly switching.
Yes.
And so to be truthful with yourself and to walk in your truth in every moment that God gives you freedom. That's really
Yes.
freedom. And a lot of
Yes.
people don't want to tell you your truth and lie because they can see what you can't see in yourself. That's why it's important to do the work.
Yeah, do your own
Because
work.
I can see what you could do, but you haven't had nobody to push that out or give you
Yeah.
that confidence.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
you. Like
Yeah.
you knew you was
Yes.
great.
Come on
but
now.
You didn't know how to get to your greatness.
All right.
And people that can get you to your greatness won't tell you or show you
Exactly.
because they see how great you are.
Oh, we got conversation. We need an office. Pass and play around. Put some money in there.
Let the prophets come out. Listen, but that's why it's important to do the work.
Absolutely.
Every time that you do the work, you learn just how dope you are.
Yes.
Yes.
You learn how dope you are.
Yes. You become more confident in yourself.
That's right.
In yourself.
Yes.
You don't need validation.
No.
From
From
nobody but
from
God.
anyone.
honey.
Only from
That's
God.
it.
That's
That's it.
it.
From nobody
That's the only
but
person you
God.
gotta validate you. Listen, I don't need Tom's validation. I don't need Susie's validation because she ain't worth nothing no way. But however, I don't need their validation.
Right.
And the thing about this is what I wanted to say is this. I would not allow anyone to script me.
Oh, that's good.
I would not allow anyone to script me. Oh, you should have said it this way. Oh, you should have said that. Why you had to say that? First of all, don't script me. Don't script me. Listen, this guy tried to talk to me, right? This guy tried to talk to me. And I said, on your picture, it looked like you had some big muscles. And he ain't had no big muscles.
Oh.
I said, it looked like you had big muscles. He said, well, I got some muscles. I said, no, not like it was on that picture. Not like it was on that picture. He said, you don't have to say that. All you had to say was, you look, I see you building up your muscles. I said, listen here. You can't script me. Period. I see what I see. And I see nothing but bones.
Oh.
Don't let nobody script you. I'm telling you. Don't let nobody script you. You should say this. No, we ain't got no play here, buddy. Listen, you're not gonna script me. I'm gonna say what I want to say and how I want to say it, and not that I'm being vicious, not that I'm being the person that wants to really vindictive and want to really hurt you, but however, I am going to tell the truth. And guess what, boo-boo? I do have tact. I do have tact when it comes to that. All right, let's get on to our next subject. Listen, that came right along with what you were saying about revealing to yourself. You know how it's yourself, the battle of the truth.
Yes.
The battle of the truth, and it got layers.
Yeah.
and layers
It
and
does.
layers
It
to it.
does.
Got layers to it.
Like an onion, honey.
Like
Just peel
well,
it.
I'm thinking the same
Just
thing.
peel
I'm
it.
thinking about Shrek and the donkey.
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek. That's my favorite show. I love Shrek. I can watch it every day. But anyway, the donkey said, like layers, like onion, got layers. You know, I'm like, all right, yeah, okay, donkey, whatever. See, some people don't understand about the layers
Yeah.
that you have to go through
Yeah.
to get to the truth
That's
of the
right.
matter or what's causing you to act the way that you do. All right, now, our second topic, what's our second topic? Oh, yeah. Is sex important in a marriage?
Yes.
A man,
I didn't even have to say that.
Go ahead.
I didn't have to say to go.
listen. Let me read that again, please, people.
Can you handle the truth?
Can you handle the truth? Now listen here.
Look at the camera.
Is sex important in a marriage?
Yes.
Lord, they still
I'm
saying
sorry.
yes. They still saying yes. They still saying yes. They ain't got to the.
We waiting.
Let's get to the root of it, okay? Let's get to the meat of this here topic. I mean meat, literally. All right, come on. Is sex important in a marriage? A man divorces his wife after only 24 hours of being married.
Oh wow.
Did he have any time
No,
to see?
Well, this is what
the ink
happened.
wasn't dry.
No, this is the Cyrano.
pastor
The Cyrano
didn't
of what
have
happened. They got married, okay? So they went out, on the town. You know how you do, go out on the town and everything, have a good old time. And when they got back to the hotel where they're going to spend their honeymoon night, she was tired. She was tired, and he wanted to have sex with her. But she was tired. And so after the 24 hours they've been married, he divorced her. Oh, what you say?
He didn't love her.
He didn't love.
She wouldn't give him no cherry.
Did y'all hear that? He didn't love her. What was that you saying? What you saying over there, Alexis?
I ain't said no.
She picked up and he didn't give her no cherry.
I ain't have to say she wouldn't give him no cherry.
Wasn't getting no cherries. Wasn't getting no cherry. We got a whole bunch of cherries here.
Well, you know,
Look here. We got a whole bunch of real cherries.
You know,
She
after
should have
you
been
make
getting him
your-
some of
after you
them.
make your
He
little
might have been all right then. Hey,
Your
I got a
desserts
cherry
and
for you.
stuff.
Listen here.
You put that cherry on the top.
Well, okay, now this is what I want to know. Do a woman have the right to refuse sex?
Wait a minute. Yes, but you didn't say with who.
What- Oh! I don't think I can have sex with a whole bunch of folks. But, What is that what you saying? I mean, like you can't have sex with your husband because you done been out on the
Are we talking about the husband?
The husband, that's what I'm saying.
The husband.
Yeah,
The husband.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
okay.
can a woman refuse sex to her husband?
Yeah, well, a woman can refuse sex to anybody, but I'm just saying for
Yeah.
a husband.
You know what? I think different. Let me elaborate on that.
Please do.
And I'll elaborate on that.
Yes.
I think when you're in a relationship and you have an understanding and a commitment and you really courted each other and your husband got a chance to know you and you know them, he's going to be able, because you won, he's going to be
discern.
able to discern that you're not feeling well or something is really going on.
Yes.
Because women, sometimes you got to be able to stimulate their mind or their body is not going to move the way it flows unless they just, you
Okay.
know, whatever it is. And so, but I say if everything is in order, no, because you are one. Just like I don't want my husband rejecting me. When I want some, I want some.
Come on, this.
You know,
Right,
and,
right,
and
right.
so the vice versa with me, my body is his and his body is mine. We one. So there are going to be some times that I'm going to perform because I love this is the vow that I made.
Yeah.
And there's should be some times that he needs to perform because of the vows that we made to each
Right.
other.
Whether you like it or
I
not.
believe it's when you start withholding that you open a door
Yes.
for
Oh
other
yeah.
people to come.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
you
you
do.
open
You
the door.
open up the door for them
Yes.
to cheat. You
Yeah,
open up the
yeah.
door for just multiple things.
Yeah.
And if you are a wise woman, because
Come
the
on.
Bible says the wise woman builds her house, a fool tears it
Down.
with her bare hands. So you ain't got no business rejecting and holding the blessing that was his covenant. That was your
Exactly.
covenant. Because in the Bible days, sex was marriage.
Yes.
Before
Yeah.
we got into the paperwork.
Yes.
Ha! Before we got into the contract.
Yes.
All right, listen.
No, that was perfect.
Listen, can you handle the truth? Like and share. We have another comment here. It's from Elder Jamar. He says, in a marriage, you become one, and your bodies become one to each other. But you know what? I wish somebody would have told my husbands that. God dang it. Well, anyway.
And now they got things that help husbands
Right, they got
and women.
and wait a minute.
I got a question.
I got a friend. He got a problem. But now he told me he wearing a strap. Can you handle the truth?
Okay,
Listen,
is it helping him or her?
it's gonna help her
Oh, okay.
because I don't want. But here's the thing. I don't want no fake nothing in me. I don't want no plastic. I don't want no rubber. I don't want no steel. I don't want no paper. I don't want none of that. You understand me?
You
I
know
want
what?
none of that.
That's why it's important in the courting phase, and when you date and to collect data, so that you
I was
know,
just getting ready to
so
say
that you know what it is that you guys
You
are
want.
Exactly.
You should get what you want.
But you know what though? But listen, you know what though? I'm telling you what some men would do. Some men would be like this. Oh, you know, I ain't gotta touch you. I'm not gonna touch you, you know, until we get married. I ain't gonna touch you, you know. And you know, I'm just like that. You know, I'm that kind of man. You know why you ain't touching nobody? Cause you can't get up.
I can't breathe.
You can't get up. You got the diabetes. You got the high blood pressure. You got a heart problem. And this. You think you bragging, but I done found you out. Listen,
And then you're taking a drink every now and again.
then you take a drink every now and then. Listen here. Talking about, yeah, I know how to hold myself. Yeah, I guess you do, brother. Listen, I've been around the world.
But
a
I
couple
still have a
times.
question. So when you refuse your husband in that intimate moment, does it make sense for her to get mad when he does go fulfill himself?
What do you mean? Wait a minute.
how.
Okay.
How he
Yeah,
fulfills
how?
Wait. Okay, wait. Okay.
I'm gonna get mad
So-
if I'm living there. And he
So no,
fulfilling
I'm
himself
just
in.
saying, like if she's done it enough times to where she's frigid or whatever, and she's done it enough times to where he's like, babe.
It's time to go to counseling. It's time to me. It's time to go to counseling because
In his frustration,
something is missing.
Something
broke.
Something is broken, and y'all
Something
didn't
broke.
discuss something, or
Right.
something was left out, and she dealing with something deeper, and he is.
yes.
Yeah.
It's time to go
But
to
think about it is, if it's not medical, physical thing going on, then you
With
all
her.
need to go and seek
With
what?
her.
Counseling.
I mean, because if you really want to know the truth, and you really want to get deep, because even some people, even in marriage, during their cycle, don't even stop. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that is fulfilling your man.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm not saying. I'm
Yeah,
not saying.
I hear what
I
you're
hear
saying.
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I'm gonna go back. That's why it's important to, because people see, a lot of people want to get married because they like the title. They don't want to do the work.
They like the title. They like the ring.
Yeah, and they just want to say that I'm married.
I'm
but
married. Yeah.
Marriage is for grown people.
I's married
Yeah.
now.
Marriage
I's
I'm
married
not
now.
saying that I'm an expert, but you have to learn.
You have
You
to.
have to learn.
Yes.
And before you get married, you got to make yourself whole. That's the problem.
Exactly.
That's why.
Come on.
First, let me say this because I'm learning this, and I have learned this, and I'm enjoying it. People try to make being single bad.
No.
Yeah, it must be something wrong with
Make
you.
it like you can't get a man.
Right.
No, it's
No,
easy
no,
to
no,
get
no.
a man.
Is it? I just don't want
if
any
you're
old
not
man.
whole within yourself,
Come
you're not
on.
gonna keep them.
You sure ain't.
See, first of all, as you said earlier, you have to learn to love you first. That way you can tell somebody else how to love you.
That's why
Absolutely.
it's so hard going back to the beginning.
Yeah.
It's so hard to have the truth because it costs you to face yourself.
Yes,
to deal with
absolutely.
yourself. But until you with yourself, this ain't nothing I heard. This is something I have to deal with.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Until you with yourself, you learn to love yourself. And guess what? If you don't enjoy being with yourself, what make you think somebody
else is
enjoy
gonna
being with you?
Exactly,
And
exactly.
So being single is that place because I'm loving the new person I've become. You
All
know?
right.
So with being by yourself, I mean, just like going out and just really enjoy. You know, it puts you in a place of that you're learning to be whole.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whole.
Yes.
You whole. I mean, this is the time for you to get the business that you want. This is the time for you to do everything I believe that you want to do because when you're in a relationship, you know, sometimes married or unmarried, people be wanting to know what and permission and what we doing or whatever.
Right. What we
and
talking about?
you don't want it to be a hold on your life. And see, when you see purpose and destiny, you're not on that right
That's
now.
obsession.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
possession.
you're not on that. Right
That's
All right, we
obsession
got
and
some
possession.
comments here, ladies, on
Okay.
YouTube. On
right.
YouTube. Yes. Jarrell was saying, he said vape, oh my God. Yeah, that's what we told earlier. And we have on here Kimbo Chemistry. Absolutely she does. It is her body.
Yes.
Absolutely. Then he goes on to say, if she is tired, she should rest. How is the rest of our life depending on one night? Ooh.
That's good.
The rest of our life depending on one night.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's not rejection. Sex is spiritual.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
God is understanding, so should we all be. Get some rest, baby.
I know
Then
that's
yes, isn't that something?
Yes.
That's a man that knows
That's
how
a
to
man.
identify
Yeah, come
his,
on.
his woman. See,
Pay attention.
everybody don't know how to walk in a masculine energy.
Oh,
So that's a man that know how to identify his woman.
Thank you, Jesus.
You know?
yes. Then he goes on to say this right here, ladies. Can you all handle the truth? Listen here. Can you handle the truth?
Handle it.
Cause listen, we bringing it to you tonight. Listen, he said a man should warm a woman up. Oh,
Let me tell you something I learned real quick. When you are a real man, it is natural and easy for a woman to submit without you even asking her.
yes.
When you are a man,
A real one.
you allow me to rest in my feminine energy.
Exactly.
It's easy to double and multiply.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you are better, but if I got to cook, clean, and pay the bills
All of
and
it.
do all
All
that,
Come on.
All of
and
it.
compliment myself.
Come on.
And then take care of
You ain't
myself.
gonna be in my circle,
Exactly.
But to say that, but if you are a real man, I'm talking about just loving me, because today is Monday.
Just because.
Just because.
You're gonna
But
get
can
the best
I
of
share?
me.
You gonna get the
Can I say
best.
this, though?
Any woman.
Listen. The thing
can
about
I say
it is,
this?
with the love thing, the love is, to me, this is what love is. Love is, listen, I love to see you smile.
Yeah.
I love to see you happy. I'm going to do this just because I know he is going to love it when I do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be his birthday. It don't have to be a special holiday. Hey, I'm doing this because I love you. To make you feel.
Yeah,
Right,
You know
but-
what? Listen.
Go ahead.
You don't went somewhere. That's the difference. You know how like you go into worship and you serving God.
Yeah. That's
If
it.
you serve your woman like you serve your Savior. Because he said, husbands, love your wife as you love the church.
Okay, y'all heard that.
But, yeah, he never told us.
Okay.
But when you love her naturally and unconditionally,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to practice.
That's return.
You don't,
Right.
you don't
That's
have to
return.
practice.
That's
You
right.
don't have to
That's
be
right.
taught. It's
natural.
It's like a man when he has a daughter. He loved that daughter unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
Yeah.
So then, why don't you realize that your wife is somebody else's child?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
get that same. So
But
that's just-
what I was going to say earlier, though, here is what a lot of problems are in relationships for as a man and a woman, because a man already thinks that he's all that. You understand what I'm saying? So he begins to spiritually masturbate into this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Messing with the minds and the body. Spiritually masturbating in their minds. It makes them feel good. Oh, baby, you're so
Absolutely,
beautiful.
absolutely.
Oh, you just so da 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 da.
Yes.
Whatever it is that he thinks she wants to
Yeah,
hear.
yeah. You done put it on me, baby.
But the thing is, he's not producing life.
right.
Mm.
He's not producing life in her.
Wow.
And that's what it's all
That's
about.
what it's all about.
It's about
Yes,
building.
yes,
It's about
building.
building.
That's why it's a ministry.
That's right. That's right.
It's
Listen.
about building.
And then he goes on to say this. He says, technically, it is supposed to take 30 minutes before a woman's body is fully stimulated. If her mind is not.
That's grown.
In fact, mental stimulation is important.
Yes, it is. That's what I was just talking
Absolutely.
about.
That's grown.
That's what I was just
That's a
talking
grown
about.
man,
That's
ain't
grown
it?
man.
Hey, kudos to the grown man out
Yes,
there. Kudos,
yes.
kudos to the grown man out there. We thank you for that. Now let me switch back over to go over to my page and go to the show.
Okay.
That way you could monitor the comments
Okay.
the same time I'm monitoring the comments on YouTube.
Okay.
All right. Guess what, guys? Guess what time it is? It's time for They Wanna Know. Oh my God, they wanna know. They wanna know.
What they want to know?
They wanna know.
What they want to know?
They wanna know. They wanna know.
Ooh,
Maybe,
child.
Lex, maybe we can get
Yes!
Dr. Rose to go ahead and ask the question they want to know. What do you think they want to know? This is about me, okay?
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
they all want to
so-
know about me. What's going on?
So let's explain.
Okay.
So here every week we have a 2-question and answer
Okay.
of the people wanting to know something about our host.
Oh. Okay.
Personal, private, whatever, relationship, whatever it is that they want to know about her, ask the question.
Oh.
And she got to answer it.
Maybe they want to know: are you single?
Yes.
Already know that, girl.
I am single.
Currently dating?
No. Not currently dating.
All right. Let's see. Maybe they want to know what inspired you to start your show.
Wow. What inspired me to start my show? Well, I'm going to tell you what inspired me to start my talk show is because people have a thing about shying away from the truth. And I had an issue with the church. I had an issue. And my issue was cell phones in the church. That's my very first live show.
Okay.
Was cell phones in the church because it really, it just rubbed me all the wrong kind of way, you know, and it wasn't being addressed, and it bothered me. So since it bothered me and no one could really hear me out, guess what? I said, I'm going to create a show where I can express myself
Yeah.
with the truth. And I did that, you know, that's what inspired me because the truth needs to be exposed.
Yeah.
You know, you need to expose the truth and stop letting people get away with so much. So that's what started me to start the show. Can you handle the truth?
Wow, wow, wow. Maybe something else they want to know is, do you plan on writing your truth in a book?
Oh my,
That's a good one.
Dr. Emma.
That is
Dr. Emma
a
wrote.
good.
Listen here.
Okay, I won't feel.
All the people that have written books that you and I know, we know each other for 30 years.
Yes.
For 30 years. And we know a lot of the same people. And a lot of them have wrote books. And guess what? They ask me the same questions you do. When you going to write your book? Because you inspired me to write my book.
Yes.
Now I inspire people to write their book, their truth, and they do it, but yet I have not done that. I don't know why come I haven't. Maybe because I don't know where to start. I have a lot of journals. And I just don't know how to get started, you know. I start writing. It's on the computer, some of it.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. I would say, and not to take any more, but I wonder, out of all your truth that you've dealt with in life experiences, what is the greatest truth that you are so proud of right now and that you wouldn't change?
Wow. The greatest truth that I'm proud of right now and I wouldn't change. It would be delivering the truth. Because I do have a ministry that is called Speak Life and Live.
That's good.
Yeah, Speak Life and Live. And I do spiritual counseling as well. So that right there, that's what I'm just passionate about. I'm passionate about helping people with the truth. Helping people with the truth. And the thing about it is, when God used me to help these people, then He gives me a way of bringing out the truth in them. Because first thing we're going to do when we sit down and start having a conversation, we're going to do this. You are going to tell me the truth.
Ooh. And last, was you done? Last but not least, listen. What truth would you tell that little girl that was you when you were little?
Girl, she about to make me throw the phone.
My
That
God.
you didn't know today? I gotta keep my composure. You so funny.
My God. Wow. Growing up as a child and being the oldest, it gave you a lot of responsibilities, and you took a lot of blame. You took a lot of whoopings for your siblings. And my mother was the type of mother that she believed everything teacher said. Teacher be lying on me. Sometimes teacher be lying on your kids. You hear me?
Yeah.
And she was lying on me. My mother beat me mercifully.
No.
You know, and she beat me with no clothes. And then she come to find out about the teacher was lying. But I come to find out now that I'm valuable.
Part right there.
I'm valuable.
Right.
Part right there.
I'm valuable.
Come on.
I come to find out that I am valuable regardless of how I've been treated or mistreated, abused, because I was abused as a child.
Yeah.
I was abused as a child. And I just come to realize I'm somebody.
Yeah.
I am somebody. I'm worth it. I'm somebody. I'm somebody regardless of how I've been treated as a child or treated in my marriages or treated in my dating.
Yeah.
I come to the realization that I am somebody.
You are somebody.
Yeah.
Baby, if my foot didn't hurt so bad, I'd get up here and try.
Yeah, that's why I would tell that
Jesus.
little. That's why I would tell my little self that, hey, you are somebody.
Little girl, go ahead
Yes.
and do it because
Go
we
ahead
are
and
that
tell
little
her.
girl. Little girl.
Yes.
You are
Somebody. Yes. You are somebody.
Ooh, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Somebody is hearing that and they
Yeah.
realize that they are
Yes.
somebody. That's why it was important for you to share that. That's all the questions I have.
Yes. Okay then. Listen here. Like and share. Go to YouTube and please do subscribe. You got any last thoughts you want to give the people?
First of all, I am grateful for being on the show. Can you handle the truth? Today allowed me to express some truth and to laugh. You guys, y'all should be in comedy. They are funny. They are funny. So I got a chance to laugh and got a chance
Yes.
to enjoy this awesome background, this awesome studio. I am elated that you had me here, and don't forget to look forward to walking in red bottoms. You haven't walked in red bottoms until you stepped in blood. And if you still want the magazine, you can go to Speak Woman magazine. And yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Emma Rose, Facebook, Dr. Emma Rose, Gmail, dr.emmarose73@gmail.com. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming and sharing your story with us. We greatly appreciate it. Alexis, you want to say anything to our audience before we leave?
You know what? I have had the most fun here today. I've enjoyed you, young lady. I'm telling you, this is a God's gift from heaven. Do you hear me?
Yes.
God don't make mistakes.
No.
He don't make mistakes.
No.
You're awesome.
I love y'all, for real.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love
Listen.
y'all too. Love y'all too.
Listen, guys. Make sure you guys like and share. It has been a wonderful privilege to come before you with nothing but the truth. All right? Because, see, the truth comes to make you free, and it is a process. So don't beat yourself up if you don't get free right away. It's a process, but you must continue the process in order to be completely free.
Yes.
Listen. Guess what? I love you, but God loves you best. I want you guys to take note of the weather, how hot it has been. I know somewhere it's going to be 120 degrees. I'm like, I know it must feel like you're going to hell. I don't know. But it's so hot. I mean, it should make you want to do right.
Don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there. I mean, it's hot here. You already know they always say it's hot. Listen, people, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, but don't drink too much water like that little boy. That little boy drank so much water. He drank so much water, he done poisoned himself. He had to end up in the hospital. It was so delirious. My God. So, people, get your water in, but don't drown yourself, all right? Stay out the sun. Get in a cool place, okay?
Yeah.
And if you got to go outside, put a hat on, okay, to get the sun from beaming on top of your head, all right? And listen, I love you guys. And guess what? We acknowledge our engineer, Marcus Johnson. Also, we want to acknowledge our advisor. We do have an advisor, Jarrell Jamerson. Yes. And this is coming from Mox Magic Media. And my nails, guys, are done by Jordan. And Jordan, she works at Social Nail Bar, all right? She does a fantastic job. And I love Jordan. She's good. She's good at what she does. Anyway, join us next week. Like I said, Dr. Rose was our first guest.
I appreciate you.
Thank you
so very much.
Thank you
ladies.
for putting us in your busy schedule. We
enjoyed
greatly
you.
appreciate
Yes.
it. We ran over time today, but guess what? It was well worth it, people.
Yes.
I hope you guys got something today that will give you substance. That will give you substance. Something that you can go on the rest of the week, the rest of the month, the rest of the year, that you can take what we have given you today and use it. Use it for your benefit, okay? Thank you once again for joining Can You Handle the Truth? Like and share, and make sure to go to YouTube and subscribe. All right, yay.
Thank you for tuning in to Can You Handle the Truth? Next week, we'll be showcasing our viewer's choice. So please bring a friend, like and share, and also go to the YouTube page and
All
subscribe.
right, Jamar let me know that.